You're right guys, it's Cap Gun Tom here and I'm back for another episode of Road to Glory, and today we're going to be continuing on with our skill hybrid team. You know, the team with Ibrahimovic and a couple of Brazilians chucked in, and it's going pretty well. It's quite a nice team actually. Anyway, the first thing we're going to do when we log on is go and buy our first signing for the episode, and we go and buy Boateng in a CDM. I know he comes as a cam, but he's got some great defensive stat and he really does work as a defensive mid, and that is what everyone in the live stream said they wanted to see, so he is the one that I went off and bought. Obviously we're now going to have to go and put him into our team, and he's going to take the place of our other CDM, Conti. Doesn't matter that there's a dead link going between Roberto Carlos and him, just because of the fact that we're getting so much chemistry going from other people. I mean, like a nationality link is worth 1.5 of a link. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to put a link to my chemistry video. Like, it's really good. It'll tell you exactly how to build teams and stuff to get full chemistry on them. So I'll put an annotation on screen and I'll put it in the description as well. Anyway, go off and play our first game. We come against this BPL team. Pretty standard, pretty solid. You know, it's one of those ones that you come up against quite a lot at the moment, especially with the players being so cheap nowadays. And he actually takes the lead there through Gareth Bale. Very nice diving header from him there. And you may have seen my video the other day where I was winning the the best around tournament. And Gareth Bale really is an amazing player. He is like one of the best players on this game that I've used. So you know, it's not surprising to see him get on the score sheet there. Anyway, we come into this nice little bit of play here. You can see me working the ball all over the pitch and managing to get through. Simple over the top ball, proves his downfall, and Pato is very good at putting those ones into the bottom hand corners of the goal, and he proved that there, putting it into the right hand bottom corner. So pretty nice goal from him. And unfortunately that's how the game ended. I mean, we played a whole another half and there was nothing, so decided to cut our losses and just end it as a draw, just because he was as good as me and it just wasn't making good viewing. I was bored playing, and you know, you don't want to be in those games. I don't mind taking a draw, so that's how it happened. We get 737 coins for the 1-1, and obviously we go back into the arena. We don't lose any we don't get a loss or anything like that, which is always good to see. And yeah, so the next thing to do is we're going to go back into the arena and we're going to go and make our second signing. Now this is one that a lot of people would have expected for the skill team, and that is the only defender in the game that has 4 5-star skills, which is Marcio Azevedo. We buy him in at left back and we shove him into the team. Very good player, I've used him plenty of times before, and you can see there he fits perfectly in. The way I designed the team was to have either Lucio or Thiago Silva sitting in the centre-back position, so that we would get the links going into him from the other positions. Right, so we go off into our next game. We come against this dodgy 4-5-1 team. He's got some decent players in there, but you know, like the dead links to Buffon, the dead links going all the way through his midfield. You know, there's dead links to his strikers. Just doesn't like bode well for him. So you know, he didn't really put on much of a fight. You can see here Marcio Azevedo actually having impact straight away with a very, very nice tackle, rouletting a player, and then Neymar does the rest of the work by doing a stop and go spin and then some step overs to open up the space and put it into the net. So that was a very, very nice goal. And this is another way I get a lot of goals. If you're very good at winning the ball in the midfield through headers and stuff, you will find that the defence has moved up, and you can quite often just go through, as I did there with Ibrahimovic, obviously rouletting around the keeper and then finishing by chipping it into the goal just to taunt him a little more. And we kept on scoring. You see here Ibrahimovic scoring a very nice skill run. Admittedly, Roberto Carlos does take out his last defender on the way into the goal, and you know, after hitting the post, which was unfortunate, Roberto Carlos was there actually to mop it up and put it into the back of the net. So that's the first goal, I think, for Roberto Carlos. He could have had his second goal for the club here from this free kick, but unfortunately the 41-yarder just didn't quite go in hitting the post, but we did actually manage to pick up the loose ball and put it into the back of the net after a nice cross and a header from Ibrahimovic. So yeah, unfortunately the guy didn't stay around any longer. He didn't stick around. I mean, he's 4-0 down in 30 minutes, and I was really hoping that he would stick about, because I thought that we could get some really, really nice goals against him, because he just didn't really put up that much of a good defensive display. So obviously he quits out, and we get the win, 4-0 to us. We pick up some coins, unfortunately not as many as we could have done. Marcio Azevedo actually getting a 10 rating for his first game for the club, which is always good to see. Hopefully he's going to keep up that form for the rest of the series. And you know, there's nothing else to do but go into our last game, and we come up against this 5 at the back Serie A team. Don't know why he's playing Di Natale at centre mid, very strange choice. And people who play Inform Nagatomo, I love to play them because they just don't realise how bad he is. I mean, you can see here I purposely targeted Nagatomo because he's just so attacking. I mean, he's got good pace, but he's never back there to be in like a foot race with anyone. So still there, Giovinco just simply running down the wing after getting in on goal and crossing it in and scoring from Ibrahimovic. He did actually equalise here. Said that Di Natale, what is he doing in the midfield? Well, apparently he works there because he scored. I mean, what can you do against that? And yeah, we keep on. We didn't let him, walk away with the win or get any more goals. Actually, we just kept on pushing, and you can see there, Alexandre Pato, after going for a goal, could have tramped it, but I chose not to, just because I'm that certain kind of guy. And we got lucky actually. The goalkeeper almost made a good save, but unfortunately for him, he didn't quite get enough on it, and it ends up rolling into the net. And you can see here, simple ball on the counter attack. And that's a great way to get past people. If you just stop, they never expect it. Get a bit lucky again with the deflection, it coming back out to Giovinco just to put that in. And yeah, that made it 3-1 to us. And unfortunately, even though there was another whole half to play, there was no more goals. So that's how the game ended, 3-1. And that's pretty much the end of the episode. So I hope you've enjoyed this one. Please leave a like if you have. Subscribe if you haven't, because I bring out these sort of videos all the time. And I guess I'll see you all next time.